Morning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hi everyone. Glad you can join me. We usually have live stream at 3:45 on Mondays, but because it's Memorial Day, aloha. Hey Chris, what's up? We do have it's Memorial Day, so I figured I don't even know if the church is open to practice. Anyway, so we are going to be practicing today online. So here we are. Okay, let's go ahead and get our music up. I know some members from the Coronado Ukulele Club mentioned, hey, we can't make it today, but like I said, these live streams are awesome because you can go back to them anytime you want. So but it takes like a day to upload. Okay, so look in the description. If you are not in the Coronado Ukulele Club, hi, good morning. We're going to be going over this cool set list for a luau that we're going to be doing. And so there's two set lists, but we're probably just going to hit the first one because the second one we've done recently. And so this set list that we're going to be using is the Lahaina set list. And it's called the Lahaina set list because during the fires, we did do a couple of sets here in Coronado for some places. We did like 3 gigs in one day, or was it 2 gigs in one day? I don't know. They were pretty big. Anyway, same set list. So we're gonna go over the intros and all that stuff. There are 2 things I do want to say though. Number one is there's 2 songs that I'm going to make live streams for later on this week. Number one is Aloha Oe, because there is harmony. There's this awesome G sharp that ends up happening, and I wanted to have like a specific harmony, but I didn't get time to work it out yet. So I'm going to work that out and make a video for it, because I'd love to have that harmony for June 1st. And then the last change is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I love Iz's version because it's reggae and awesome and wonderful, but he messes up the words. Or let's say it this way. He did his own version of the words. And so what I'd like to do is fuse the Judy Garland words with the Iz version of its reggae feel. So I'm going to create a chart for that. I don't have that today, so I'm going to make sure I have that for you this week, preferably by Thursday, before Thursday. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go over our Lahaina set. And the last stream we did go over pretty much everything, but let's go ahead and just run it and see how we do. If there's any questions, go ahead. I know in my other live streams, I don't really answer very many questions because I'm live with my club. And so I don't really have time to look at the screen and see who's asking, but this is an opportunity to go ahead and ask those questions if you have any. All right, so the Lahaina set. So check in the description, click the music charts and go ahead and go into the Lahaina set. There's a set list there. The first PDF tells you what song is first. I'll be telling you what song is going on. So check out right now. I can see clearly now. Okay. Again, disclaimer. There's been covers of all these songs, but have specific ways that a club does it. Just because being consistent, that's what's important. In a club is being consistent with your intros and your outros. If you're a ukulele club leader, just be consistent. Whatever you do, be really predictable, so then everyone can fall in line and be like, okay, we know what we're doing with your decisions, and just be decisive. I mean, it's cool to get input, but be decisive on what you're doing. All right. So anyway, I can see clearly now. Here we go. And we are in the key of D. So if you're looking at the music, let me see if I can actually show you what I'm looking at. Okay. And I make kind of notes, but too bad I can't see you. So here is, I can see clearly now. I don't know if that's backwards. Hey, Chris, is this backwards? I don't know. Is it backwards? Anyway, if it's backwards, that's not going to be helpful. Is it backwards? I don't know. Anyway, okay. This is the chart and a couple of notes. Oh, it's good. Okay, cool. Good. It's good. All right. It says, so your intro is going to be 4 measures of D. Okay. And then a couple of other things we're going to go or this part that, wait. Oh, that part that says, that F part right here. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. We added an A at the end of skies. So another A there. And then at the end of that instrumental part, C minor, G, all that, B minor, A, added another A there. Just for timing wise. I didn't do this chart. It's an older one. And then we're going to end it clean on the clean D at the end, okay? We're gonna do the song 4 measures of D, go all the way down to the end, and then we're gonna go back to the bridge again. That bridge at F is where the bridge is at, back to the bottom. All right, let's try it. See what happens. Okay, here we go. I can see clearly now. Make sure you're tuned up. This is my candelea. So this is a lower, it's a tenor, super tenor actually. Got wide hips, look at that. It's a very deeper, it's a deeper tone than a lot of my other other guitar, ukuleles. So you hear that low G. Okay. You know that weird tuning that ukulele has, like da-na-na-na? It's called re-entrant. That means it's not linear. It doesn't go from the bottom note to the lowest note to the highest note from the top string to the bottom. It doesn't do that. That's called re-entrant. That's why it's, yeah. But this is linear from the low G to all the way up. It's the same thing. It's just the G is lower. That's it. All that does is gives you a warmer tone, and number 2, it gives you more range on your ukulele. So if you're like a soloist or something, or you like the warmer tones, that's what you like, you know. For me, it depends on the day. Like I love the higher, I love sopranos all the way to my super tenor. All right, so here we go. So I can see clearly now. Stop talking, Teelynn. Okay, cool. 4 counts of D. 1. I can see clearly now. Okay, get that music out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1. 3, and I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Dawn of dawn clouds that had me blind. Gone. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I have those 2 hits right there. It's gonna be a bright on the G, 2. Sunshiny day. It just breaks up the song a little bit. Verse 2, I think. I think I can make it now. The pain is gone. That's right. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is a rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Okay, here's the bridge part, F. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. Breathe. Breathe. Extra measure of A, D. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. On A. Gone all the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Get those 2 hits again. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. See how I'm muting it with my hand? It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. We're gonna go back to the bridge, F. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. F. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. Breathe. sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. We're gonna end it right here. Ready? It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. All right. Okay, cool. I can see clearly now. There's a couple of things and nuances that you can add to this if you want to be a little bit more advanced. And you hear I'm doing some slides. It's like, that happens a lot, or at least I'm noticing when I'm playing. I slide a lot, gives a little style. Again, don't overdo any kind of stylisms that you add to ukulele. When you do it just once in a while, it makes it sound cooler, So what I do is you do D, and you slide. When you slide it though, this is what you do. You put it down first, and you're still holding. You don't let go of these strings. You slide down itself, and then when you go back up, you strum them or pluck them again. So and then move, pluck, move. Again, so you go down. Actually, I'm noticing what I'm doing. You go down half a step of wherever you are. You strum, and you move, and then you slide it up. Keep it tight. So. Okay, that's another cool thing you can add. And also if you end up doing some hits, like those hits, it's gonna be a bright. You're gonna mute all the strings. How do you mute all the strings? You use whatever fingers are available, or you can even use your hand. I usually use this hand, and it really is. You have to train your other hands to hold down the other strings. Okay, it'll be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I'll be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. See, bright, sunshine. See, and they go, sunshiny day. When you can start and stop those strings, it shows that you have a lot more control when you're playing. You play to cool. Yeah, cool. Azul. Hey, have you ever heard of Boy With You? Yeah, I've heard of Boy With You. That's cool. Doesn't he wear a mask or something? Cool, man. Well, okay, so right now we're just practicing some songs that are in the description under this folder called Lahaina, and we're on the second song right now. I can see clearly now. Now we're gonna go into under the Boardwalk. So it looks like this, and I make my own notes, but let me just show you. Okay, all right, here we go. So under the Boardwalk, let me show you how it goes. So the intro, if you're reading from the top of my line, it says intro. You're gonna have 4 measures of G. Okay, then. You'll do verse 1, and let's see, I can't read backwards, man. Verse 1, and then goes chorus, verse 2, and then and then do chorus again, and at the bottom, a chorus again, and at the bottom you're gonna do an instrumental verse. Okay, that means you're gonna go back to the top, and you're gonna do an instrumental verse, only half of it. So the first 2 lines of the first verse you're gonna do instrumental, and then come pick it back up when you sing. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea. That's where the instrumental ends, and then we end with a chorus. Okay. Oh, his face was recently revealed. The boy, you guy. Well, good for him. Cool. You should own it. I think artists should show their faces, so then people know who they are and get that credit. You know what I'm saying? You're really good. Oh, thank you. I try. Okay, under the Boardwalk. You guys ready? I'm drinking ginger water. That is a miracle or it does miracles for a vocalist. Anyway, okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, Under the Boardwalk. And it's a song that many people know. Okay, G, 4 measures of G. Just follow along. And if you have questions, just ask me, okay? Here we go, okay. Am I back online? Let me turn it onto do not disturb mode. How do we do this? Okay, there you go. Okay, I just had my best friend call me. Probably wondering where I'm at. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. 1, And I always give, again, for those of you who are ukulele leaders, always be consistent with your intros how you start your ukulele group up, okay? Like if you're gonna start them off with a song, what I always do is that I always count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and it sets the tone, it sets the beat, and I'm always consistent with it, because if you just go in, then it sounds super sloppy, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a little advice for those of you who are ukulele leaders out there. And yeah, I mean, that's with any band, literally, One. It's like the drummer with the sticks. Okay, under the boardwalk, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, G4 measures. 4, when the sun beats down and melts the pulp off the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, G, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby, it's where I'll be. Chorus, and usually the guys do it. Under the boardwalk, and girls, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above, under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk, strumming in the park, you hear the happy sounds, the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Chorus, okay? Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, board instrumental verse. Pick it up. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Last chorus right here, okay? Man. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Yeah, there you go. Again, it's what makes your group sound good is when you all start and stop at the same time, and you have those little small things like under the boardwalk, boardwalk, super clean ending, okay? Boardwalk, don't let it ring, because if you ring, you ruin it for everybody. Boardwalk, hold it, okay? Small things in music that make it really stand out. Okay, questions on that song? Anybody? Okay, you guys probably know it. All right, so it's a song we all know. All right, the next one is The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which is a good, great, fantastic, fun song everyone knows. Lion King made it famous. I'm just kidding. I mean, for most part, a lot of people know that song because of that movie. But it's a great song by itself. All right, so look up The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Check out the Dropbox in the description under the Lahaina folder, okay? This is a set list that I'm doing with my ukulele group called the Coronado Ukulele Club. If you're local in San Diego, come hang out with us. We practice every Monday. And we have a Kanikapila, which is open mic and jam session every first Monday of the month. It's so welcome to everybody. Come out, hang out. What we do like is when people come up to sing songs, we like when people bring a copy of their song. You can also bring a copy of the song. I can take a picture of it and everyone can have access to it online while we're all jamming, because everyone loves to jam with people. So that's on Mondays, Costa Azul in Coronado, 4 to 6 every first Monday of the month. All are welcome. Good vibes only, okay? All right, so we have The Lion Sleeps Tonight. All right, so here is the music. You know, and I tell this to my ukulele group, you know, make your notes, okay? Make your notes. All right, so this is what it looks like. And I have a strum up there for you. And your intro, there's gonna be no intro. And I was saying this in the last stream, is that actually this song during the verses, it's just a beat that's playing, like a percussion instrument that's playing during those verses when the verses are being sung. And then when you come back with a wee mo it, that's when you play the chords. Doing things like that make your songs more dynamic and interesting and less predictable. And so it makes it a more intriguing for the ear to hear. Okay, so what I'm saying here is that on the verses, instead of playing the chords, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps at night, which sounds pretty, instead use chucks. Okay, so that means so it'll sound like this: in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. See, I'm just strumming. I'm strumming the same thing, but all I'm doing is that I'm covering my strings so that so they don't give me a note. Hit it. I'm holding them down enough so that they don't make a sound. Because if I don't hold them too hard, I start getting that. That's not what you want. It's not a chuck. Okay, it's not a chuck. Gotta leave it on top and just let it kind of go. Touch it. Okay. Yeah, and then, and I've said this in the other video as well. That's why ukulele is so awesome. Oh, thanks, Richard. Richard said, love the jams. Cool. Join along. Make sure you get the chords, the music charts that are in the description in the Lahaina folder. I don't know if I labeled those. Anyway, just click one of those. You'll find it. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. But as I was saying, what was I saying? Clicking. Oh, something about... Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, man. I hate when that happens. That happens in class sometimes with me. Okay, anyway, so, this is what I wanted to say about the ukulele, is that the ukulele is awesome, and awesome for a musical instrument when you're starting out, because it has all three important elements of music. Do you not know? You know, it has melody, right? Melody is a single line. Single note, that's melody. And then you can have harmony, right? There's two notes or more that go together. Okay? Or four notes on the ukulele. And then it also is percussive. And that's percussive meaning percussion, rhythm. Chick, chick. That's that chuck. That's why everyone's like, what's a chuck? It makes your in the jungle. Even just already, it sounds like a chuck, but you add a chuck. It adds like a drum. That's what it means. So you have a melody, you have harmony, and you have rhythm all in this thing. It's so cool, right? That's why, anyway, good morning. Hi, Priscilla. Hello. Glad you can join us. And I got your email saying that you will be with us on July 4th and June 1st. So I'm so happy that you and Claudia can be there. Okay, so the Lion Sleeps Tonight. Let's go and do this. All right. So the way it goes is we're not going to do an intro. We're going to go straight into Wee, oh mama way. Okay. And then I'll do verse 1. Chorus, verse 2, chorus, like in usual songs, verse 3, chorus, and we'll just end on a clean D. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. And anytime you start a song with that's an a cappella song, always give your people the note. Okay, you're singing notes in A. You guys know what your A is? Okay, G, C, E, A. So this is your A. So if you're on stage and you know that the next song you have to start a cappella, give it to yourself. Just slightly give yourself the A. If you go put your ear close to your ukulele, you can hear it, because you don't want to do this while everyone's on stage. You're like, wee, no, don't do that. Okay, all right. So A. So that's your singing note. A. Wee, oh mama way. You can do that part. Or you can do that away mo way, away mo way. It's kind of like row your boat. You know, there's two different melodies happening at the same time. We're gonna start with the wee, and then we'll do that away mo way, away mo way. And then go verse 1. Just follow. It's fine. That's what I tell them all. The guitar is cool, and you are cooler. Yeah. Well, this is not a guitar, my friend. This is a ukulele, 4 strings. Super tenor, kanilea. Fantastic. Oh wow, wow. That's what they say. Wow. All right, here we go. The line sleeps tonight. Okay. Okay. Remember, be consistent with how you start. We that you say no we. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We. Chuck, here we go. Watch. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Ho, ho, oh, while the other weem away. Oh, there's supposed to be the other part going. Verse 2. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Chuck, chuck, chuck. In the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Ho, ho. While the others are going, just alternate. Verse 3. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Percussion. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Ho, ho, do it one more time. Last time. And on a D, clean. Let it ring. Good, let it ring. Cool. All right. When I tell my club to end clean, you know, they just let it go. All right. No tremolo or anything like that. The song sounds different when you're percussive. You know, take advantage of the fact that this thing is like a drum too. You know. Thanks, Chris. Chris is like, more uke players. I know, right? Cool. Epic. Thank you. Mahalo. Bravo. Amazing uke skills. Oh, thanks, Aria. Hey, you know what? It's just practice every day and just pick the things that you want to like get better at. There's so much, you know. The ukulele is such a small instrument. It's very humble, 4 strings, but man, you can really do a lot of great things on this. And the opposite is that you can start off really easily. You know, there's so much that you could do on this. Music brings so much love and hope and joy to people. That's why I love playing it. It's my favorite instrument. I play other instruments, but this is by far my favorite. Can you read something by the Beatles? Yeah. Is your music? Oh, can I play? Well, Aria, I love that. I love a song by the Beatles. At the end, I'll see if I can. Right now, I'm doing a stream to practice for a gig that my ukulele club's going to be doing in June. We're doing this really cool luau, so I wanted to get through the set list. And at the end, if you stick around, I'll promise I'll do a Beatles song for you. Okay. Let's see. Russ, is your music on Spotify? That's funny because I do write my own music, but I'm waiting to release it right now. I'm being very indecisive on how I want to put the album artwork and all that, but I'll let you guys know. I love using it for the blues. Yes, it's a happy instrument and you could use it for the blues. Well, the blues also, I mean, the ukulele, these 4 strings are actually these 4 strings, the intervals in between all of them, between this one and this one, the 4th and the 3rd, 3rd, 2nd, 2nd, 1st, they're basically the last 4 strings in a guitar. Let me say it again. The bottom 4 strings of the guitar. So this is basically guitar minus the E and the A. Plus, they're all 4 steps higher. Okay, so it's the same. So that's why you'll see a lot of the shapes are very similar. Like this D, right, is actually in a guitar. This G is actually a D on the guitar. Okay, and this shape too, usually supposed to be an A in the guitar. It's a D here on the ukulele. Okay, so it's A sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, and then the D. Okay. YouTube music. Can't wait. Thanks, Russ. Composed, talented. Oh, thanks, bro. All right, so let's go to the next one. We have Don't Worry, Be Happy. This one is, here, let me show you. Okay, so again, we're on, for those of you here, we are in the look in the description and follow along with us with our set list for the Lahaina. It's in our set list called the Lahaina set. That's in the description. And this is the song we're on, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Okay. So these charts, when I first came into the Coronado Ukulele Club, they had existing charts like these. And so I have to make a lot of notes on them. Slowly, I am charting these so that they're all consistent and easy to follow. Okay, so let me show you. So here's our intro. The important thing as a ukulele leader is to tell your people, okay, let's say what your intro, what your outro is, and like what's the form. The form meaning like how do you actually sing the song? Like where do you jump? Jump from here to there? What do you do? Okay, so can you see that? Okay, here's your intro is gonna be here. The ooh, 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 right? You're just gonna play that just instrumental wise, and then you're gonna do verse 1. V1 is the verse, and then there's a little song I wrote. Oh, is that the first words? Yeah. And then you're gonna do verse 1, then you're gonna do chorus, then verse 2, do chorus, and then verse 3, do chorus, and then when you end, you're gonna end with an a cappella on the word Don't Worry, Be Happy. You're gonna strum on worry. So it's gonna be like this. I know, sounds like mud, but just try it. I like to explain it to you first, and then if you can get it, cool. Not, then just ask questions. So the ending will be be happy. Don't worry, be happy. So that's how you end. Don't worry. So on that worry is where you strum it. Don't worry, be happy. Okay. I like people to mute it. Don't worry, like that. Okay. Worry, be happy. Gives like an exclamation mark at the end of your song. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the intro. Okay. So that will be playing. I'll play that while you guys are playing, but right? That's gonna be your intro. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this. Okay, that's your intro. Okay, verse 1. Here's a little song I wrote. You might wanna sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. And so just easy strum. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, right? Easy. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Easy. A minor. I didn't tell you the strum. But you got it. Emphasize the 2 and 4. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Verse 2. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. See. On the G. Be happy. Good. I will say you'll legislate. He may have to litigate. Don't worry. There's a ha ha. Be happy. Hey, look at me, I'm happy. Hey, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. reggae, 1, you emphasize the 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Verse 3, ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make me smile. Don't worry, be happy. And smile when you sing, by the way. Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, yeah. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love this song. Ooh, we're gonna sing that verse twice. Ooh, don't worry, be happy. Again. Strum on worry, be happy. Ooh, don't worry, be happy. Now, I made a mistake. Every time you do those choruses, always sing them twice. It says on them, sing them twice. Let me say that again. On the choruses, always sing them twice. I did not sing them twice, but just remember, there's a repeat right there, okay? I'm not going to sing the song again, but you'll get it twice. Also with strums, you know, 1, 1, 2. Emphasize the 2 and the 4. There's a hard beat and a soft beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1. On the 1, like you barely touch them. 1, 2, and then on the second one you do all of them, and then 3 you do a little bit. 3, 4. So hard, soft, hard, soft. Soft, soft, hard. Sorry, it was backwards. Soft, hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft, hard, soft. That gives the reggae feel to any song you have. Ooh. Also, for those of you ukulele players who are like, oh yeah, that's just a fun song. It's a good song, but you know, challenge yourself. And, oh, I thought I got frozen. Oh, as I was saying, this is what I do. And not even just what I do, but I think this is a good challenge. For those of you who play songs with people and own the ukulele, it's very simple. And the songs are simple. Start learning your chords in different places. You paid for the whole ukulele, use all of the frets. Don't be afraid of them, okay? The shapes are the same and they're all movable anyway. So, for example, if you want to do if you have a G, right? Okay, this is your G, right? This is your G. This is your G right here. Did you know this is it? This is actually a D. Okay, right here, right? This is a D. Wait, is that it? D, yeah. D sharp, E, and this is going to be F. F sharp, G. You can play your G right here. Your chords are movable. Let me say that again. Chords are movable on the ukulele. So the chords are movable on the ukulele. So any shape that you have, you can pretty much do that. You can play that chord in a different shape in a different area on your ukulele. Okay, what? So instead of a G, right? You have a G. What I'm trying to tell you is that you can play the G in different places and you can figure them out pretty easy. So take any chord you want. I don't know, say D, right? This is what I was just doing. So you have D right here, right? Move it up 1. That's going to be a sharp. What happens when you sit on a needle? You go up, sharp, up. D, D sharp. Do another half step. What's after D sharp? Is a what? So this is D, D sharp, and then it's going to go to E. E does not have a sharp. It goes between the E and the F. It just goes straight to the F. It happens twice, between the B and the C and the E and the F. So here it is, E, and this is going to be F. So you see these dots, these 5 dots right here. This is the 3rd fret, 4th, 5th fret. On the 5th fret, you look at, it looks like a D. It's actually an F. This is an F chord. Listen. Same chords, different, they call them inversions, okay? F, and then you go up a half step, F sharp, and then we're gonna go to the G. So I'm gonna play my G up here. This is your G. You can play these. So it's gonna be the 4th, 3rd, 2nd string. But if you play the 1st string, it almost gives like a little, like an open. Or if you want to complete that chord so that it's not so floaty with that A that's just floating there. Experiment. Does this sound good if I do it here? You want that? No? That's a 7. Major 7. Major right here. So play up here. so you play your G up here. What I'm trying to tell you is if you have a simple song, you're getting bored, practice your inversions. So you have G. Okay, so that means you barred on the 7th fret and add that right here. And then your A minor. This is my new favorite A minor right here. It looks like, okay, it looks like a, you know what this is? This is a G minor, half step, G sharp, right? Half step, A minor. See how pretty it is? That G there, it actually sounds really pretty. So you play G, A minor, and this is my favorite, your C. You can play the C, and it looks like a G. So this is a G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, and you can play the G with it. That's your C. Play your C there. Again, G, or you can move all your chords, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. It's like playing the D, or playing a G chord on the 7th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret. Yeah? Okay, so let's listen to the song now. Ready? Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to hear it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. Or maybe during the verses you want to go back to the regular. Or mix and match. So practice. So just because the song is simple, you can make it more complicated just by learning the different inversions. Okay. All right, Tropical Hawaiian Day. Jam it, sister. Hi, Happy. Hi. We're gonna do Tropical Hawaiian Day. Do you like some cow crater boys? Yes. How amazing are they? Okay, so look in the Lahaina folder, look in the description, click on our Dropbox, and look up for the song Tropical Hawaiian Day, okay? All right, here we go. Any other questions, guys? I'm sorry, I know. This is when I do rehearsals with my club, I don't go so much into depth like this because I sometimes can blow your brain, but I like to have sometimes have sessions like these so that you can hear and see a little bit or learn a little bit more about music, you know? You don't have to know everything. And also theory isn't everything, to be honest with you. I mean, like you can sit here and you can talk to me about theory. I don't care. Can you play it? Yeah. Do you have a heart when you're playing it? All right. But if you have heart and you know what you're doing, it's even cooler, right? All right. So Tropical Hawaiian Day by the Kau Crater Boys. And I love those guys. If you guys have not heard their album, like from back in the day, because it's their old school, they're fantastic. They just, for Hawaiian music, they were able to put any song into harmony and make it sound so beautiful. All right, Tropical Hawaiian Day, here we go. So it looks like this. And this anytime you see a chart that has TL on it, that means Trisha Lynn, that's me. That means I actually rewrote this chart because like I said before, the charts are rewritten. Not all of them are rewritten. I'm in the process of it. So a lot of the songs that we are starting to do a lot more frequently in the club, I am actually taking the time to rechart them so that you don't have to make notes and the notes are already in here. Okay, so if you're looking at this song, your strum is down, down, up, down, down, up. It's very similar to like down, down, up, 1, 2. It's the same as the emphasizing the 2 and the 4, right? Because this is again a kind of a reggae song. And then you're singing note is a B in your intro. And if you notice, I put those lines. You see how there's a line before the G and then a line before the C? See those lines? Now, that's really helpful, or at least for what I've seen is very helpful, is because it shows you measures. It's a simple way of telling you, hey, you're going to play this G right here for 4 counts or 1 measure. That's C for more than for a measure, you know? Because sometimes you have to switch the chords faster than others because the timing is shorter. And so when you have those markers of the slash, that tells you, okay, that's one measure, right? I mean, if I can show you an example, I don't think there's any example. I think all of these chords are, let me see. All of these chords are actually, all of these chords are actually one measure each. Whoa, a lot of them are. Okay, never mind. I was trying to give you an example, but I don't have an example. Okay, anyway, so here's this Tropical Hawaiian Day, verse 1. And if you notice at the end, you're going to repeat. So at the end of the verse, you see how it says right there, repeat. So you're going to sing verse 1, and then when you get to that repeat, you're going to repeat verse 1. Then you're going to do verse 2, and at the end, you're going to repeat it right there, verse 2. Then verse 3, you're going to just sing it as is. There's no repeat. And it goes to, because you're going to sing it verse 3 again here. And I did it twice like that instead of put repeat because there's a different ending. Okay? All right. Okay, you guys ready for Tropical Hawaiian Day? Any questions? You guys good? I like doing this so I can kind of like get a little bit more into anything. Any other questions? After I like talked your ear off about movable chords. Ginger water. Oh, it's the best thing in the world. Okay, mountains roll down. Okay, you're in singing note is B. Do you know where B is? Here's a B in the alphabet A, B, C. All right, this is your C chord. Some people use this. The argument, people are like, oh, you're supposed to use this or this note or whatever finger you're supposed to use. This is the rule. There's no rules. If you want to do it here, if you do it with this finger, the tendency is that you're going to do a chord that's over here. So you want to free up, the point is that you want to free up your fingers. Sometimes if you're doing a C and you want an F, it's here. You can use, that's the simplest way. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is there's no one way to do a chord. It depends on what the next chord's going to be. So like if I'm doing a C to F, of course I'm going to use that. It's easy because it goes easier. I can transition faster. But if I'm going to do a C, and I'm going to go up there. Okay, so if I'm gonna go from C, whatever I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna go up, then then use your finger that's gonna allow your pinky to get up there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, Tropical Hawaiian Day. You guys ready? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? All right. Again, a good leader also is always predictable and is consistent with their intro. So if you're listening before every song, I'm giving you that count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, repeat. G, C. Mountains roll down to the sea. I wish that you were here with me. The waves break along the shore. It's not the same without you no more. Whoa. 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 Mountains roll down to the sea. But you were here with me. The waves are breaking along the shore. It's not the same without you no more. Whoa. 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 Verse 2. Watch the sun lift off the sea, cast a shadow off a tree. Soon the surfers will catch the wave. The beach will fill with local babes. Oh, whoa. 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 Huh. Watch the sun lift off the sea, cast a shadow off a tree. Soon the surfers will catch the wave. The beach will fill with local babes. Oh, whoa. Whoa. just a tropical Hawaiian day. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Up above the clear blue sky, tourist cars are driving by. When the surfers across the bay, just a tropical Hawaiian day. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's the tropical Hawaiian day. Whoa. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so up there, the clear. Okay, cool. Just a tropical white. Any questions on that? Oh no. Okay. Oh, where is this? Okay, so then so again, you just repeat it. You know, my God. And then there's some stops over there. If you can see, it says like it says strum on certain spots. Like over here, it's like you go right here and it says strum. I kind of show you where to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Little Grass Shack is the next one. Is this one right here? Okay. So with this one, the tricky part of this song is the actual Hawaiian that you have to speak. There's a couple of words in here. The first line in verse 1, it says, I want to go back. Ke ala ke kua. Ke ala ke kua. Oops. Ke ala ke kua Hawaii. And with a V, okay? Hawaii. Ke ala ke kua. Ke ala ke kua Hawaii. And then with all the kanes and wahines, that's like men, the guys and girls that you know, that's what that means. And I changed the words here. Instead of I knew long ago, you put I used to know. Oops, okay. Instead of I knew long ago, I used to know. You see that? Okay. And then on the end of verse 1, there's the Hawaiian saying E komo mai no ka'ua e kahale vela kahau. Again. E komo mai no ka'ua I kahale, vele kahau. Okay. It's kind of like, hey, I'm having a party. Come over. Strike the iron when it's hot. Come hang out. That's what it means. What else is there? Oh, and then this is the cool word. Humu humu nuku nuku apua a, which is the fish, the official fish of Hawaii. Humu humu nuku nuku apua a. Again, humu humu numu nuku apua a. That means fish with snout that looks like pig. That's what it means. Let's see. Do the tabs translate to guitar? Oh yes, yeah. So a C chord on here will be a C chord on a G. It's the same. Yeah, you don't have to transpose anything. Let's see. Little Grass Shack. Thank you, John. Oh, excellent transitions and pitch. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna try. All right, so there's something called a Hawaiian Turn Around, and I don't know if you've seen that or heard of that, but it's like the intros to Hawaiian songs. And if you're looking at the intro right here, we have a Hawaiian Turn Around. D7, G7, C, and C. Okay, so a Hawaiian Turn Around, okay, it's, I can get complicated, but okay, if you're in the key of C, right? You know, people say, oh, I don't know if you've ever heard people say, okay, do use the number system. Like, okay, the one is the tonic or the main chord, the main key that you're in. So if you're saying that you're in the key of C, right, that's going to be called the 1. Like, oh, okay, the 1 is C. And then they say, oh, it's a 1-4-5, right? What does that mean? Well, it's an interval between those chords. So 1 is C, 2 is going to be, just go up the alphabet, D, which is the second one is always a minor. C and then a D minor. The second's a minor. And then E is another minor. So it's major, minor, minor. So C, and then D minor, and then go the next letter up, E minor, okay? And then after that's going to be F, which is your fourth. That's a major, okay? And then 5 is going to be G, which is G major. So you got major C, minor D, minor E, major F, major Z, or major G, okay? So that's your 1 is the C, your 2 is the D minor, your 3 is the E minor, your 4 is the F, and your 5 is the G. And then it goes all the way, then your 6, let me see if G, it will be another minor, and that's, I don't have another finger, but this will be a 6. Okay, 6. 6 will be another minor, which is after the G is A, so it'll be A minor. And then after that, 6, and it'll be a 7. It'll be B. And usually they do like a dominant 7th on that. But, so what am I trying to say here? So in a Hawaiian turnaround, if you're in the key of C, right? Because the song really starts in the C. Your intro, it says D7. But wait, hey, didn't you say D7 was a minor? But this is what you do. In the Hawaiian turnaround, you take the second, which is the D, you make into a dominant 7. Okay, so it's so it was C and then D minor, right? You make the 2 into a major 7. So it's D7. And then you go to G7, which is the 5th. So it's 2, 2, and then the G is a 7. That's 5. And then go back to the 1. So if you ever heard people say 2-5-1, that's what that is. So anyway, after I was like, I don't know if I can make any sense. 2-5-1, right? Sounds like this. Really, the 2-5-1, the real 2-5-1 is A minor, and then G7, and then C. A lot of songs have that. All that number system is just intervals in between the chords, okay? That's all it is. Like, how far is one chord from the other one, okay? They're all consistent, and it's the same within any key. Okay, so D minor, which is second, 5, 1, C, and 2, and 5, 1. That 2 is D minor. Again, D minor, G7, and then your 1, right? Okay, but in the Hawaiian one, you take the 2 and you make it a 7. Watch. So it's D7, right? Instead of D minor, D7, G7. Ah, gives it more bluesy. Yeah. 2, 5, 1. Okay, Harry? Oh, all right, see. Excellent tabs. You're welcome, John. Thanks for hanging out. Merles, my music theory brain is loving this. I hope you do. I know sometimes people get really into music theory, and I'm like, sometimes my brain doesn't understand it. But here we go. 2, 5, 1. Here we go. All right, let's do that Hawaiian turnaround for Little Grass Shack. We sing that song from top to bottom twice, okay? From the intro. And your intro, a lot of it, when you do ukulele in Hawaii, they do just down, up, down, strums. There's no chucks. It's just the old school sounds like this. Down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, okay, here we go. Use your intro. Let's start them together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G, C. Yeah, baby. G, 2, 5, 1. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii, Hawaii. I wanna be with all the kanes and wainas that I used to know. 7. I can hear the old guitars playing on the beach at Honolulu. I can hear the old Hawaii saying, ready? E como mai no ka ua e ka hala vele ka how it won't be long till my ship will be sailing back to Kona, a grand old place I've always feared to see. I'm just a little Hawaiian and I'm sick of boy. I wanna go back to my fish and koi. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii, Hawaii, where the humu humu nuku nuku apua go. 251. Ready? Yeah, baby. 251. 7, 7. Verse 1. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakeko, Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii. I wanna be with all the Connies and Wainis that I used to know. Use different. I can hear the old Hawaiian saying, rain down the beach at oh now. I can hear the old Hawaiian saying, it go my mind no ka ua e ka hale bele ka how it won't be long till my ship will be sailing back to Kona, a grand old place I've always fared to see. I'm just a little Hawaiian and a homesick island boy. I wanna go back to my fishing boy. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakeko, Hawaii, Hawaii, where the umu umu nuku nuku apua go swimming by. Last time, where the umu umu nuku nuku apua go swimming by. Okay, so if you notice, I started doing inversions, right? Instead of playing my C up here, I started playing it up here. Or maybe you're noticing I did a C that looks like this, because that's a C also. See, this is C. There's another C. There's another C, open. Another C up here. That's another C. Okay. Nice, I should learn more. I know, it opens up your whole fretboard. And the thing when I was explaining about, because you're saying, okay, so as Merles was saying, I should learn more inversions and start slow. What chords do you use the most? C. You play the C in different places. Figure them out, okay? You can move those chords up anywhere. Just know, you just gotta know if it's a sharp or, just remember, between the E and the F, there's no sharp, there's no E sharp. Okay, that just goes from E to F. Everything else goes sharp after F, F sharp, G. And then between the B and the C, there's no sharp also. Okay, so between the E and the F, no sharp. Between the B and the C, no sharp. Okay, all right. Harp, wow, you play the harp, that's cool. All right, that's awesome. That sounds very complicated. And very hard to move around. Think of angels when I think of harps. Any other questions here? Oh, thank you for that. Okay, so island style. Let me show it to you. Here we go. Island style. Join us with the Lahaina folder. We're here. This is island style. You only have 3 chords, C, G, and F. So your intro's here. And then I just wrote that. That's my tabs that I wrote out. Excuse me. So here's the intro. And again, this is an older tab, so you don't see any of the measurement breaks that I had before, okay? So here's the island style. Gonna do an intro, then we're gonna do, the chorus actually is always sung twice too, okay? And then verse 1, and then you do chorus twice again, verse 2, chorus twice, and then we're taking out this part right here, these 2 things, the chorus 2 and the verse 1, we're taking those out, okay? Because it just becomes too long. That's extended version. Then we're gonna sing the chorus twice at the end, and we'll sing the last line 3 times, retardando the last time, and add a tremolo at the end, okay? So again, you're gonna, at the end, we'll sing the chorus twice and then sing the last line 3 times, retardando, last time with the tremolo. Also, Ukulele Club, I know that this is a lot longer of a stream. It's just I'm going a little bit more into depth with some of these songs because I know there's people that, strummers that do appreciate that. So here we go. We do have, let me see, we have a couple more songs, just letting you know. We do have, oh wow, quite a few. So I'm gonna kind of just try to go through them, okay? Here we go, island style. All right. So we usually have someone that plays the intro. And also, here's another disclaimer, okay? The ukulele club sings, the Coronado Ukulele Club sings the verses a little part wrong. I didn't tell them all that yet because well, I don't want them to unlearn, but I don't want them to have to relearn anything right now. But I will show them and teach them because actually, yeah, they do sing it part of it wrong, and you'll hear me. For those of you who are familiar with the song, sing it wrong. There's a part you'll, if you know it, you'll catch it. If you don't, then I didn't say anything. Okay, here we go. On the island. So we're gonna do an intro. Start with a C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, C, C, G, and back to C. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, I'm throwing some sevens, we do it island style. If you notice the 7. From the mountain to the ocean, from the G7, the windward side. When you do that 7, there we go. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Kanikapila in the old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. On the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Go to grandma's house on the weekend clean yard. If we no go, gonna go work hard. You know my grandma, she like the boy real sound. I love my grandma every minute, every year. On the island, we do it island style. On the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the island, we do it island style. On the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Last time. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Okay. Again, mix and match things. Did I sing the chorus twice? I did. Anyway, so as a director also, you know, tell, if you're a ukulele leader, make sure you have those intros and outros planned out. And then when you have a retardando, use your head and nod, tell them they want to retardando, okay? From the island to the island, from the windward to the leeward side. You can do a tremolo like this, or you can do it like this, whatever works. What's cool is if you can make it loud and soft, loud and soft. How would Paul Simon's song sound? I haven't done a Paul Simon song in a while. Cool. I bet you they would sound good on ukulele. I mean, ukulele is pretty awesome. All right, here, To You Sweetheart Aloha. Here's an old school song. We have a member in the Coronado Ukulele Club we all love. His name is Don, and he is 94 years old. And he comes to all the gigs like a rock star. He brings an amp, he has his microphone, and he's sharp, so sharp, and we love him. And he said, hey, he has this East Coast accent. Can we do To You Sweetheart? I'm like, can you just say sweetheart all day? He's 94 years old, Don. So he showed me this song. Okay, so this is To You Sweetheart. If you're gonna look at the chords, C, C7, D7, F, G7, A7, pretty cool, easy, fun song. Your intro will be, do you see it? It says keep the smile on your lips, brush the tears from your eyes, one more aloha and it's time for goodbye. It's in the blue. That'll be your intro. And then at the end, we sing the song twice, by the way, top to bottom. And then at the top, sorry, let me say that again. We sing the song twice from top to bottom, okay? And then it says, until then, sweetheart, aloha. The ending's gonna be, we're gonna sing that line 3 times and retardando into a tremolo. Tremolo. I say tremolo because one of the guys in our group said it wrong and he keeps saying it wrong on purpose. And it's just, no, it's in my head. Okay, so To You Sweetheart Aloha. If you know these songs. Again, experiment with these songs. A lot of them are in C. A lot of them seem easy, but you know what? You paid for this ukulele. Use all the frets. Don't just be up here. And learn the notes. Learn the notes. You start really seeing the patterns, really. See, that's a C right there, right? Learn your notes. Little at a time. Bites, okay? Learning the ukulele and any instrument is a journey. Just have fun with it. Like, don't try to be like, I want to be like right here. That doesn't happen overnight, and who cares? It's just enjoy where you're going and enjoy the little small learning things that you can learn, whatever makes you happy, dude. All right. Okay. To You Sweetheart Aloha. And that's what we're all about. Okay. Intro. Keep the smile on your lips. Okay. Okay, here we go. So you start on a G. That's a G right there, right? Baby, smile on your lips. Okay, here we go. All right, intro. 1, 2. Don't go too fast. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Hawaiian strum. Down, up, down, up. That's the real Hawaiian strum. Down, up, down, up. That's what they do on the island there. Like that. Down, up, down, up. There we go. Okay, ready? First one. To you, sweetheart, aloha, aloha from the bottom of my heart. Keep a smile on your lips, brush the tears from your eyes. One more aloha and it's time for goodbye. To you, sweetheart, aloha. In dreams I'll be with you, dear, tonight. And I'll pray Okay, so fun song, beautiful song. Okay, next song that we're gonna be doing. Are there any questions on that? All right, so just follow along. You know, be sing that song twice. There's the next song. It is, oh, Yusef. Hi, Yusef. Thank you. All right, so we have Opihi Man by the Calico Boys. Again, we love those guys in our group. So Opihi Man, if you're noticing, why take out the whole top intro? The reason why is because it's that whole concept that I was telling you before, that when I create the charts, I usually use these lines here because it tells you right before the chord. You see how there's a line before the G, line before the C. All these lines, they establish where the measures are. In this song, Opihi Man, when I just give you those chords by themselves like that, the C by themselves without those measure markers, you don't know when to change. Because some of the chords are faster changes in between. They're not all 4 beats each. Does that make sense? And so the actually, if you're looking at this first stanza, the last 3 lines are actually the same chords in the intro, but they're a lot easier to follow because the words are right next to them. And if you're familiar with the melody of the words, you know when to change them. Okay, so I'll say it again, that I don't have measurement markers, but that's why I took out the intro, and then we're just going to use the bottom 3, because the words will, while you're reading and while you're playing, you read the words, you'll know when to change those chords, okay? So how are we going to do this? So take out the intro, use the bottom 3 for the intro, then we do the second stanza, and then there's a little instrumental here. I have a guy, Chris, who was in our group, and he's like, I want to do, can I please do the instrumental? So, because I wanted to take it out, but he was like, put me in. And then I was like, hey, you better show me that you can do the solos. And he killed it. He did really, really well. So I'm proud of that guy. Proud of you, Chris, if you're here online. And then we have this right here. And then we're going to take out the bottom 3, that instrumental, that verse 1, and that other instrumental down here. We're taking those out, okay? And then we also decided in the group that the last line, we're going to have single strums on the G, D7, and G. You'll hear it. It'll be like, Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. That's how it's going to be, as opposed to just playing through. So it'll sound like this. Opihi Man, different chord, different key. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way, right? So, Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. And then it's going to go like this. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Yeah, that was Don Richards, his idea. So Don, we thank you for that. All right, Opihi Man, let's try it. This is a pretty fast song. You guys know what an opihi is, by the way? It's a delicacy in Hawaii. It's like a shell, kind of like a, what do they call those? Like scallop or something, you know, one of those sea creatures that you eat. Like, it kind of reminds me of like scallop or something, but they live on the rocks, on the reefs, and it's really dangerous to get them. And so people who go and gather them are called Opihi Men, or yeah. So then they would go get it, and it becomes a delicacy, and it's really expensive to eat because you endanger your life trying to get it. So that's why in the words it says, Opihi Men, grab your bag and run, because another swell is coming your way, because a wave's gonna come and take you. So be careful. Grab your bag, okay? Don't ever turn your back. Those are those chords, the words. Okay, here we go. All right, Opihi Man. Sound, thunder. Okay, intros. In the sun. Okay, so start with a C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Intro. E7, A7. Oh, I didn't. Did I count you off? I didn't. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A7. Sounds like thunder, gotta head for the high ground. White water coming, no fooling around. Be man in the sun, be man, grab your bag and run. Be man, another swell is coming your way. Be man, another swell is coming your way. Gotta fill up your bag with the the yellow and black. Keep your eye on the wind, don't ever run your back. Opihi Man in the sun, Opihi Man, grab your bag and run. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Instrumental. You're using just the chords in a verse. G, D7, G, verse 3. Like a crab on a rock, you gotta run real fast. Keep your eye on the wave, don't ever turn your back. Opihi Man in the sun, Opihi Man, grab your bag and run. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Come on, Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Oh, your way. Sorry. I think I did it 3 times. I think I might tell people you have to do it an extra time. It felt right that time. Sometimes you just gotta, no one's perfect. Okay. Oh, Chris, Opihi Man is the best. I know, you got that intro? I think we might have to add that. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Add another extra, but we'll go. Well, I don't like to change. Here's another tip for those of you who are ukulele leaders. Don't change things so much, man. If you, like right now I messed up, like I didn't tell the group maybe we should have an extra. Opihi Man, another swell is coming your way. Don't confuse everyone. Just leave it. The next time you go to it, then fix it. Because sometimes too many last minute changes will fluster people. That's what I've learned as an educator and as a teacher for 20 years. Okay, I learned the surf instrumental. Oh, you did? Okay, buddy. You gotta make your ukulele. You gotta make your ukulele smoke. All right, here we go. Here's the next song. Tonight You Belong to Me. Now, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. And I do it in the key here of C. All right. All the chords. I mean, the only tricky chord is the F minor. Okay, so just try that F minor chord. Otherwise it's C, G7, C's everywhere. And the F minor chord comes in during the bridge. And if you see here, it says F minor times 3. So I try to give you as much guidance as possible to have those little like bells and whistles in songs that make them come out more, especially when the whole entire group does it. Again, don't overdo it. If you have something small like that where everyone stops at the same time, everyone's playing the 3 strums that strum at the same time, it shows a cohesiveness, and then you practice, instead of it being just like, bleh. And even when you start, like again, your intros and your outros, make sure you define those really well and start them consistently all the time, okay? All right, so here we go. So intro, and then we have verse 1, and then we have, I don't even know if that's verse 2 or pre-chorus or whatever, but this is the bridge with the F sharp. Verse 2, and then I go over here, the next page is gonna be bridge, right? Same thing, gonna do the bridge again. And then at the end, I'm gonna do verse 2. And if you notice, again, I put in as much as I can. When I say strum, that's like 1 strum. So it'll sound like this, like, but tonight you belong to strum, nobody but me, and strum. That's how that ending's gonna sound. Again, I could talk your ear off, but it's better than when you just like go ahead and like listen to it, Okay, here we go. Oops. Tonight you belong to me. Also, I had some ladies in the ukulele club that wanted to know the harmony. There's a harmony to this because the melody goes like this. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me, right? So this is where I think the harmony should be. So you echo. So the harmony sounds like this. I know, I know, I know. So you're gonna start with the C. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Again. So but Oh, let me try it again. So the first person sings, I know, and then you're gonna echo, I know, which is a C. I know. I'll do it again. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. But tonight you belong to me. Okay? Again. I know you belong to somebody new. But tonight you belong to me. Okay, that part. But tonight, what did I do? But tonight you belong to me. Yeah. One more time, I'll do it again, okay? So this is for, can you suggest any good string for a concert? Okay. 10 May, sing until I find you. I'll see if I can. Let me finish the set list. But it says, can you suggest any good strings for a concert? I mean, it's a really personal thing. You know, like you just gotta decide. I mean, just try a bunch. I got a recent one. I got a flight ukulele, a flight one, and it came with these Worth Browns. Anyway, they felt different. They were really different. Strings I've never tried before. As far as a concert ukulele, I mean, just the Nile gut ones, because strings used to be made of intestine gut, but Nile gut means it's nylon, so it's not real guts. But yeah, Nile gut, okay? Brand, I think it's Diodario, I believe. Yeah, oh, okay, Diodario, AJ series, yeah. I experiment, I mean, strings are, they don't cost too much, I don't think, but it's worth experimenting because it's really very preference, like even the ukuleles, people could say, oh, Kolo has the best, oh, Kyle is the best, and they're all like, it just depends on what you like, okay? All right, so tonight you belong to me, you ready? Okay, harmony people, it sounds like this. I'll sing, I know you, it's a C, again. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. I'll do it one more time, ready, go. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. Okay, that's your harmony, all right? Okay, so let's try it. What strings am I using? Okay, so I got this kanilea. Someone at 10 May's asking what strings. I got this kanilea from You Like the Pros. Okay, and You Like the Pros is with Terry Carter music, and he's a cool guy. And I bought this ukulele from him, and they put the electronics in for me, and they fixed the action for me, and they were the ones that gave me their strings. I believe it's his line of strings, and they sound amazing. So I don't change my strings on this guy. This one's a very particular. I like it to be consistent. And lets the professionals do it, so I let him do it. I mean, you can change your own strings, but for me, I'm using the strings that are from You Like the Pros, okay? All right, so tonight you belong to me. Let's go. All right, let's go. And your strum is just down. Very simple. A lot, ukulele was used in a lot of the jazz world, okay? And it's just a steady heartbeat, just like the walking bass, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, intro. Okay, verse 1. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to me. part, you're a part of my heart. But tonight, you belong to me. All right, F minor, 3 times, ready? Way down by the stream, how sweet it would seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. My honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone. But tonight you belong to me. Page turn. Okay. F minor. Ready? Way down by the stream, how sweet it would seem once more just to dream and the moonlight. My honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone. But tonight you belong to me. Where's that action? But tonight you belong to me, just a little old me. Yeah, there we go. Can I sing any Hindi songs? If you can suggest some for me to learn. I'm actually a DJ, and I'm actually going to be DJing an Indian wedding, so I need some of those jams, so send me over some good ones. Okay, so Tonight You Belong to Me. That's a beautiful song. Okay, next one is, and I'm almost done. We have, is this it? Oh, 2 more. Okay, God, I'm sorry. This is a very long stream. Jeez, I hope you guys are enjoying hanging out with me for a little bit on a Saturday. I gotta get going soon because I got a gig today. Crazy me. Okay, here we go. Aloha Oe. Okay. And these are the chords. That was my attempt of showing you how to do the chords without the pictures. So the numbers are basically the frets that you're holding, that you're pressing or not pressing if this is 0, from the top string to the bottom string. So that 0 would be the open 4th string. And then the 3 would mean, gosh, let me not drop this. Sorry, it's a 0, 0, 3, 4, 3. So it's a 0, and then 3 right here would be 3. That's the 3rd fret in the 3rd string. 4, that would be the 4th fret in the 2nd string, and then 3 would be the 1st string. That's a G sharp. Okay, that's how you read this right here, those numbers. That was me trying to experiment with showing you how to do the chords, okay, without the pictures, but I think the pictures are way more helpful. Sorry. A sharp. So G sharp, basically take a G and just move them up 1/2 step. And you can have that open G play. It'll still sound good, okay? That's it. And then you have A. Another chord that you need to know is A sharp. So if this is A, right? That's your A. It's kind of hard sometimes to show it. Okay, A, you all know what A is. Bring them all 1/2 step up. But if you do that, those ones were open over here, right? Those other 2 over here were open the last time you're in the A. So when you move them up, you have to move those guys up too. So you technically have to hold them all up. So the way that you do it is that you bar, and you go like this. You bar the 2 with your first 2 fingers, and then your middle finger here, and your ring. Again, doot, doot. And then you put your middle finger here on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then your 4th string, 3rd fret. Or if you want to bar the whole thing, you can bar the whole thing like this. And if you're a guitar player, you're just used to doing all that, barring everything, and then just the middle finger being where it was and the ring finger being where it was. Okay? Richard, you got to run. Oh, thank you. Okay, great. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Richard. I know it's a long stream. I'm trying. I talk too much sometimes, but you can see the rest of the stream. It'll be up tomorrow because it just YouTube takes a while. All right, Aloha Oe, let's do this. And this is a beautiful song because the bridge is what's beautiful. It'll catch you off guard. It goes to a G sharp, and it's so pretty. For ukulele members, my ukulele club, who I said I want you to do harmony on it. I'll send you a video later. Okay, all right, here we go. Aloha Oe. And I usually do verse 1, and then everyone comes in during the chorus because it's a lot of Hawaiian. So, and just strum along. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ayo ka uai na ali. Napai kaniko uai ilewas. That's a tremolo. Chorus. Aloha. Cool. So that's, I can't get the name, Casimir's Brothers. I can never say it right. Anyway, I got it from their version. And so it's pretty beautiful. So that G7, I was doing the A7, I mean A sharp like this. Like this, right? Aloha, wait, oh wait. And then until, wait, it's the M, sorry, the A sharp. Get that in there. It's a very cool lift in the song. Until we meet, last line, again. Very cool. Okay. All right. Okay, wonderful. Kanilea. Yes, Benji, it's a really, Benj. And any Hindi song. You gotta tell me how to, I'm not familiar with any Hindi songs, so if you tell me to learn one, I can try to learn one. I can't learn it right now, but The Lion Sleeps Tonight, we did that song. We did that song maybe like an hour ago. And we're just going down a set list right now because I'm practicing with my Coronado Ukulele Club because they have a gig for a luau. But this is our next song we're gonna do, and this is our last one today. It's Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Now, I told my group that I'm going to change the words because the Is version, he uses his own version of the lyrics, but then the Judy Garland version actually has more, that has a lot more words in it, and they're beautiful. So we are going to play the Is version with the Judy Garland words, okay? Right now we're going to use this because that's what we have. Later on this week, I'll make sure I upload the correct version, correct chart, or the chart that's going to be with the Judy Garland words. Okay. All right. So we're over the rainbow. Oh, let me show you what to do. Okay, so cross out that intro. We're just going to go straight to the ooze because the intro becomes very long. Then we do, sorry. So we'll do, and cross out the intro. Oh my gosh. Cross out the intro, go to the ooze, and then verse 1, and then do verse 2. And we're going to take out this repeat verse 2 thing because that's just too long. Okay, and then we're gonna go from here. There's no one sings the O down here, so we take that one out, and then we just sing to the end, and that's it. And then our outro is going to be that top part up here, the oohs again. All right, so here's the last song, guys, and thank you for hanging out. And I know it was a long session, but I mean, I get to tell you about cool stuff. Okay. I mean, disclaimer. I mean, a lot of these songs that we play, or just songs that people play, there's like so many versions, you know. And just if you have a ukulele leader, be patient with them, and you know, be kind to them because they're doing their best with trying to be as consistent. Ukulele leaders, my advice to you is just be as consistent you can, make it as simple as you can. You know, don't have to put all the crazy chords in there. Just do it once in a while, you know. And when you do it once in a while, then it builds confidence in your group, and then you can start incorporating that a little bit more, you know. It's all about aloha and having fun and just learning and growing, and everyone has their own pace, you know. When in doubt, to do the Z chord. You know what the Z chord is, right? That's it. Just cover all of them and just keep playing. Don't ever stop playing. Just keep strumming. Okay, here we go. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Your note is a G. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dream that you dare to run. Why can't I? And on a G. All right. Yeah, there you go. Cool. All right, so so take out that repeat second verse. You don't always need that. All right. Okay, well, that is our set for Lahaina. So again, it's in the description if you check it out. We have all those songs that we did today, and thanks for staying and sticking around. That was a very long time. Sorry, wow, that was a very long time. Was that like an hour and something? Wow, almost 2 hours. Ugh, sorry. Anyway, hope you learned something, and thanks for tuning in. I see some people are on here. Again, my name is Teelynn. And if you're in the if you're in San Diego, you know, come hang out with us. I am the director for the Coronado Ukulele Club, and yeah, cool. Well, it's nice to have spent time with you this morning, and thank you, Unicorn Ninja. What a cool name you have. Beautiful voice. Cool. I don't know who asked me to do like it was a Beatles song. Sure, let's do. I'll do one Beatles song before I go. How about that? How about "In My Life"? Have you guys heard that song, "In My Life"? That one's really pretty. Say it, play on the ukulele. Oh, it's a little off. You want to hear that one? Okay, it's C. Try that one before I go, okay? I go. You guys have any questions, by the way? Any questions? Here we go. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can get my tabs to come up. In My Life, right? That's a Beatles song. In my. I play so much music that I haven't memorized it all. Right? I'm trying to get the lyrics so I get this. Oh, you know a song that's really good that I've learned is "Longing to Belong" by Eddie Vedder. That, man, have you guys heard the Eddie Vedder's Ukulele Songs album? It's beautiful. That's a good song. Wow. If there's any song that I'm learning that one. I'm doing the Coronado. I'm doing the what is that called? The ukulele challenge. Have you heard of that? Gosh, I'm trying to find this song is not coming up. I'm trying to do the 100 Days of Ukulele challenge. It's very difficult. It's very, oops. It's a lot. I have it on my Instagram. It's so weird. Like I have like all these followers on Instagram and I don't get very many likes. It's so weird. You know, but I'm like, who cares? All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. C, G, A minor. Okay, here we go. There are places I remember all my life. love you more. Okay. All right. So, there you go. That's a cool song. That was for, I'm like, I don't know who asked. Someone asked, hey, can you sing a Beatles song at the end? And here I am. Okay, so questions. Oh, thank you, Unicorn Ninja. Thank you. I have a beautiful, beautiful voice. What's your education training background like? Merle's is asking. Well, I started piano when I was 5, and I got kicked out when I was 6, and then I did a lot of played by ear. It was difficult to read notes for me. That didn't come until a lot later. And then in high school, I picked up the guitar, and because I was in this crazy like grunge kind of like 90s thing, I was like, yeah, I want to learn how to play like guitar. And then the guitar transfers over into being like the bass. And then I'm a very rhythmic player, so the drums became and bass is percussive. I mean, bass is like percussion section. And I picked up a drum one day, and I was like, oh, this works really well. And after that, because I played keyboard too, and then I started singing with it, and that's my training. It's myself. A lot of training was myself. When I was younger, I started recording myself a lot, and then just listening back and being like, that sucked. Or I would write notes literally and be like, that's good, that sucks. And I just kept developing my voice. That's it. And then as far as playing, I became just very intuitive. I started listening to a lot of the percussive pieces. When you listen to the percussive pieces of a song and you add it into your playing, it takes it to a different level. Okay, that's where that chucking comes in, or even the small nuances like the little melody lines. Okay, just knowing those, like whatever sticks out in a song to you, play it on here. Play it on instrumentally if you're an instrumentalist, and then you incorporate it into those chords that you're playing. So background, in other words, I mean, I didn't go to music school. I do know how to read. I did a lot of church. When you're in church, man, you learn it. You learn because you're in front of a congregation. So I kind of like learned a lot when I started going into church. It was like learning how to sing and harmony and all that stuff. But no formal training. No formal training. It's just from my heart. Okay. You're a music school dropout yourself. Hey, you know what? Music's going to be in you. Doesn't matter. You go to school for it or not, and then you find really cool teachers online too, like, that teach you cool things. And it's just, you'd learn everywhere. I don't think, and schools, I'm not saying don't go to school because school's great and good for you. I'm an educator, so I'm going to promote that. But yeah. I started the songs that we practice today are the ones we're going to sing on June 1st. Yes, Priscilla, that's right. The songs we practiced today right now, which was a very long stream, and I'm so proud of you that you stayed the whole entire time. Hi, Claudio. Also, I'm assuming he's there. Yes, those are the songs that we're doing. Yes. That's the first set, because we have 2 sets, remember. The second set will be the Coronado Flower Show one that we had, okay? And we've done those many times, so that's why I didn't practice those. I went more into depth with this. Merle's amazing. Thanks for sharing. Of course, Merle, thanks for hanging out. I hope to see you again soon. I love the way you sang, and you had it tear. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to say it. Raghavan TV. Hello. Thanks for the comment and the compliment. I love that beat. That's why I play music. I love it. It's just you play with your heart and your soul. Just go with it. D Spinners. Hey, what's up? Great session, Trish. Thanks, Dawn. Yay. Thank you, Dawn. That's Dawn right there. D Spinners. He's our guy. That we love. Okay, thank you. It's a very long session. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Everybody be safe. And Coronado Ukulele Club, look for 2 things from me. Number 1, a video on Aloha Oe for the harmony. And number 2, the revised version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow with the Judy Garland lyrics. Okay? Awesome job. Thank you, Chris. And I'll see you June 1st, okay? All right, aloha, guys. Mahalo, thank you. And I'll see you next time, okay? All right. Bye-bye. How do we turn these?